Hi students, hope you all fine. So now we are going to learn about correlation. Okay, so correlation, what is correlation and what are the types we are going to learn now. So correlation is nothing but co in the sense we have to remember that it co in the sense two. That means relation between two variables we are going to measure here. So that is called as correlation. Okay, so correlation is nothing but it is a relationship between two variables. Okay, yeah, let's see. Correlation. Correlation refers to the relationship between two variables. Okay, so that means it is having the relationship between two variables. It indicates whether and how strongly the pair of variables are related. That means what it tells, if the variables are having relation, so how much the relation they are having, is it strong or else weak, or else how much they are having. To measure that one is called as a correlation. Okay, so it indicates whether and how strongly pairs of variables are related. Pairs of variables are related. Okay, so now we can say like this, or else we can also say that correlation is a statistical measure that describes the strength and direction, or else we can say that size and direction also we can say instead of strength. Okay, so correlation is a statistical measure that describes the strength and direction of a relationship between two variables. Okay, na? So we can say like this also. Correlation is a statistical measure which tells about the relation between two variables. Simply we can say like this also. Okay, so now we learn about the types. Okay, so types of correlation. So we are having different types of correlation. So the types are depend upon the strength and direction. Okay, we can also say that size and direction also we can say. Okay, first we'll see depending on the direction what are the types of correlation. Okay, so direction, first I'm going to write about direction. So depending on the direction what are the types of correlation we'll learn first. Okay, so direction. So first one is positive, negative. So depending on the direction we are having positive correlation and the negative correlation. First we'll learn about positive correlation. Positive correlation. Okay. So it indicates positive in the sense what? No. So here we are having two variables. One is independent variable and the other is dependent variable. So if one variable increases, automatically the other variable also increases. If one variable decreases, the other variable also decreases in the same direction. So it is called as what? Positive correlation. For example, during exams, if you spend in studying number of study hours, if you increase, so that what you get is more marks. Okay, if you don't study, what you do, you get the less marks. That means what, if the number of study hours increase, your marks also increased. So you can take that as a live example. Okay, na? So it indicates it indicates that if an increase or decrease in one variable correspond corresponds to an increase or decrease in another variable in the same direction. Okay, in the same direction. Okay, it is called as what? Positive correlation. Okay, example: as study hour increases, test score tends to increase. So as the sunlight increases, plant growth also will increases. If there is sufficient sunlight, the plant growth also increases. Okay, so as study hours increase, test score also increase. Okay, and the next example is, as the sunlight is sufficient or increase, plant growth also will automatically increases. Why? Because if we are having sufficient sunlight only, the plant growth will be good. Okay, so and the next is negative. Okay, so negative correlation. Negative correlation. So what is negative correlation? See here, if it indicates if an increase or decrease in one variable corresponding to an increase or decrease. No, so here what it does, if one variable increases, the other variable decreases. Okay, it is called as what? Negative correlation. Okay, that means if one variable increases, the other variable decreases. Okay, see, for example, a person who is smoking, what happened if we smoke uh, heavily, what happens is lung function will uh, the lung will reduce the functioning, isn't it? Or else we can say that if we increase in exercise, there will be decrease in the stress levels, isn't it? Yeah, so it indicates that if an increase or decrease in one variable correspond corresponds corresponds to corresponds to decrease or increase. Okay, decrease or increase in another variable in opposite direction. Okay, so in opposite direction. So example, smoking and lung functioning. Lung function. So if the smoking is increased, the lung will function less. Okay, and the next is an increase in exercise. There will be decrease in stress level. Okay, stress levels. Okay, so here if you observe, see here, first I have written increase or decrease. Here what I wrote, first decrease and then increase. That means if you take here increase, here it will decrease, here it will decrease. So if you take here decrease, that means what, here it will increase. Okay, so that is a negative correlation. Okay, so these two types depend on what, direction. Okay, now strength. Okay, now strength, or else we can say that size. Okay, strength, depending on strength how the correlation types are divided. So first, see here, R equals to 1. It indicates that it is having, that means correlation is having, it is having strong strong positive correlation, strong positive correlation. Okay, next, if R equals to -1, it indicates that it is having what, strong negative correlation. Okay, strong negative correlation, negative correlation. And the next, R equals to 0, what it indicates, no correlation. Okay, so no correlation, the two variables are having no correlation, or else we can say that uncorrelated, uncorrelated. Okay, so and the next is 0 less than or less than 1. That means we can simply say that it is having positive correlation, positive correlation. Okay, next, -1 less than or less than 0, in the sense we can say that negative correlation. Okay, so these are the different types of correlation that is divided depending upon the strength. Okay, now, so tomorrow we'll discuss, that means in the next video we'll discuss about the other topic in correlations. Okay, so hope you all understand, and don't forget to comment which topic you want me to do the video, and also like, share with your friends. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day, bye, take care.